Good morning, everyone. I'm Riley King, and welcome to the Riley King Newscast right here on the Riley King Network. Let's begin. First up, police search for woman who stole truck from hospital. Let's take a listen to the video from WMUR News 9.
Getting an amazing iPhone 8?
Yeah.
Now you can lease one iPhone 8, get the other one on Sprint.
And you get the best price for unlimited.
I'm the new Sprintern.
Sprint plus
Intern. Yeah, clever, right?
And now get one iPhone 8 and get a second one on us.
This is a very unusual occurrence.
Peterborough police say a psychiatric patient left Monadnock Community Hospital this afternoon and stole a pickup truck owned by the hospital.
About 12:20 today, we received a call from Monadnock Community Hospital staff that a patient had left the emergency room and then was seen on a surveillance video getting into a hospital-owned vehicle and leaving the premise.
Police described the woman as a white 28-year-old with brown hair and hazel eyes. She's about 5'7" and 135 pounds. The stolen truck has New Hampshire plates 311267.
This is a 2010 Chevrolet pickup truck, black in color. One unique feature is that it has a rack system on the back of the truck, and strapped to that is a large aluminum ladder.
The hospital releasing a statement that reads in part, "We are actively cooperating with the authorities on their investigation and will continue to do everything we can to assist with the patient's safe return." Meanwhile, police are working with authorities nearby and using a nationwide database to try and find the woman and the truck.
We've reached out throughout both Hillsborough and Cheshire County, along with the counties throughout the remainder of New Hampshire and the New England area as well. And again, the vehicle has been entered into a database which is nationwide.
Now, police say they have no reason to believe the woman is dangerous, and if you think you see the woman or the truck, you are urged to contact your local authorities. In Peterborough, Jessica Moran, WMUR News 9.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. Woman crashes carjacked cab, tries to steal dump truck, cruiser, police say. Let's take a listen to the video from WCBB Boston.
The couple who shot this video can't believe what they're seeing. The cab coming down Lawrence Street, the cab driver being dragged alongside it.
He comes up to me like this, right? So I stop, I put it in park.
That's when cabbie Jimmy Gauthier says the woman standing in the middle of the road jumped behind the wheel and took off, with him wrestling for control.
All of a sudden she gets in reverse and somehow she gets her foot on the gas and she gums it.
That's when police say 23-year-old Leonilda Cruz slammed backwards into a utility pole before speeding off, leaving Gauthier lying in the street.
I got the knee, I got that from being dragged.
Moments later, a mile away, Cruz slammed into the back of a dump truck. The driver says she tried to steal his vehicle, too.
I got out of the truck to see if she was okay, and all of a sudden she ran towards me, tried to jump in my truck, steal my truck, ripped her out of the truck.
But Cruz still wasn't done. Her next target, a Lowell police cruiser. The officers on scene weren't having it and took her into custody.
She was something gone in her head or something like that. For her to do something like that, you never expect anything like this to happen.
Both a family member and her landlord tell us that Leonilda Cruz has a history of mental health issues. She goes before a judge in the morning.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. South Portland coffee shop robbed at gunpoint. Let's take a listen to the video from WMTW News 8 Maine.
For a limited time, lease one Samsung Galaxy S9 or S9 Plus and get one S9 on us. You'll get it on the Sprint network, ranked #1 for LTE download delivered speeds. Plus, get the best price for unlimited, now with Hulu. Visit your local Sprint store and switch today.
It's always in the back of your mind.
For cashiers across Cumberland County, the possibility of being the next target in a rash of recent robberies has some acting extra vigilant lately.
We keep an eye on everything and, keep the windows clear and we check out everybody that comes in.
And today, the Scarborough Police Department issuing tips to local businesses. The first, consider installing a surveillance system, and if you already have one, make sure it works and that your cameras are angled well. Don't clutter your front windows with posters or signs that make it difficult for employees to spot someone suspicious before they enter. And keep only small amounts of cash on hand.
Everything's insured, you want to keep your life good, so just give them what they want, and after they leave, lock all doors, don't touch anything, call police.
Overall, employees say they do feel prepared to handle a robbery situation.
We've got something right there on the table that tells us what to do if somebody comes in and wants to rob us.
They have police around, so pretty good. So I'm not too worried.
And earlier, we actually spoke to the woman who was working at this Aroma Joe's tonight. She was unharmed, but said she was absolutely shocked. She said she never thought that her place of work would be the next to be targeted. Live in South Portland tonight, Erin Dixon, WMTW News 8.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. Goldman Sachs computer model warns bear market is near, but the firm's analysts don't believe it. A computer model built by Goldman Sachs is signaling that a bear market is right around the corner, but some strategists at the investment bank are not listening to their own indicator. North Korea's Kim Jong-un visit China in first foreign trip as leader. Let's take a listen to the video from ABC News.
Now to a mystery overseas, speculation that North Korean leader Kim Jong-un may have visited Beijing, and if so, this would be his first known trip outside North Korea since taking power. ABC's Bob Woodruff is in Beijing and has the latest. Good morning, Bob.
Good morning, Robin. This morning, a South Korean intelligence official told a South Korean newspaper that Kim Jong-un was indeed aboard the armored train that carried a high-level North Korean delegation to here in China. Now, if that visit is confirmed, this would be Kim Jong-un's first known trip outside of North Korea since he took power in 2012, and it could mark a thaw between China and North Korea, whose relationship has really grown tense due to Kim's nuclear ambitions and his repeated missile tests. This mystery delegation traveled in a very large convoy while here in Beijing. This trip could give Kim the chance to show he has China's support, and that might strengthen his position when or if he meets President Trump in May. Now, we are told that the train has now departed from Beijing for the next 15-hour trip back to North Korea. Robin?
All right, Bob. Thank you.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. And that does it for the Riley King Newscast right here on the Riley King Network. I hope you all have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you back here later on today for another newscast. And I'll have a news report in a little bit. Goodbye, everyone.